Hi everyone, and welcome to today's RE lesson. So we're still looking at making the world a better place. It's lesson 4. How does religion help make the world a better place? Islam. So, in the last lesson, we looked at the humanist view. So that's people who do not believe in God and how they think the world ought to be made a better place. So today we're looking at Islam. But before we start, we need to consider, what is Islam? So we're going to be looking at another religion and their efforts to make the world a better place. So our focus religion is Islam. So here's an introduction. Hopefully.
Islam is the second largest religion in the world after Christianity. It has more than 1.5 billion followers called Muslims. But in Islam, we believe that there's only one God, and Allah is the Arabic word for God. Muslims believe that God revealed his holy scriptures to a prophet on earth, and his words are recorded in the Quran. To understand what it's like to be a Muslim, you need to understand the 5 pillars of Islam. These are 5 ways our religion makes a difference to how we live our lives. They're like the duties of a Muslim because every Muslim needs to do all of these things in their lifetime. The first pillar is Shahada, the basic statement of the Islamic faith. In Arabic is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. I bear witness that Allah is the one and only God and Muhammad is his messenger. It's really important to believe in the words that you say because it's just like the declaration of becoming a Muslim. The second is Salah, the 5 set times during the day when Muslims must pray. The first prayer happens before sunrise. The last one is between sunset and midnight. You're not expected to do all 5 prayers until you're 12, but I like to try. I've decided to start doing them already because it's good for practice for when I'm an adult, so it's not a complete shock. I've prayed the early one quite a few times, but I haven't started doing it every day yet, but I'm going to soon. The third pillar of Islam is Zakah, which means giving money, usually to charity. Muslims must give away 2.5% of their savings every year. Millions of pounds are given by UK Muslims to help needy people all over the world. It's a really important thing in our religion because some people don't have as much money as us and some people don't have food and water, and it's important to give them money to do that. The fourth pillar of Islam is called Sawm. It means to fast during daylight hours for the month of Ramadan. It's not just about eating and drinking, it's also about being a little bit more spiritual because I know definitely me, I'm always snacking on food, and then when you don't eat food it just helps you stop thinking about that and just being a bit more spiritual. The fifth and final pillar of Islam is Hajj. This is when Muslims from all over the world gather in the holiest city of Islam, Mecca in Saudi Arabia. It's where the Prophet Muhammad came from. Basically a pilgrimage that every Muslim needs to make at least once in their lifetime. The 5 pillars of Islam are the basis of Muslim life and how we put our faith into action. I think it's because it's kind of like a metaphor because pillars hold things up. So if you do these 5 things then it will hold you up and make you a good Muslim.
Right then. So the basics. Islamic followers are called Muslims. They believe that there is only one God. Their holy book is the Quran. Their place of worship is called a mosque. The 5 pillars of Islam are central to their faith. And the 5 pillars are duties which all Muslims must follow in their lifetime to become closer to God. So Shahada, faith, Salah, prayer, Psalm, fasting, Zakah, almsgiving, that's what we're going to be focusing on today, and Hajj is pilgrimage. So the five pillars are central to the Islamic faith. They are the five obligations that every Muslim must satisfy in order to live a good life and a responsible life according to Islam. No matter how sincerely a person may believe in God, Islam regards it as pointless to live life without putting that faith into action and practice. The only way that they can put their faith into action is by completing the five pillars of Islam. The five pillars of Islam are believed to make the individual a better Muslim by putting their faith into action. The pillar that will be central to our learning today is zakat. This consists of a compulsory donation of money to those who are less fortunate than ourselves. So zakat, it literally means to cleanse. Every Muslim must give 2.5% of their wealth to the poor and needy. Many Islamic charities use their donations to relieve the suffering by helping refugees, victims of environmental disasters such as earthquakes, hurricanes, flooding, drought, etc. People living in poor conditions or war-stricken countries. They believe that the benefits of helping the poor are the following. It helps a person understand that everything comes from God on loan, that we don't own anything. Learning self-discipline, freeing oneself from the love of greed, money and possessions, behaving honestly. As well as benefits to themselves and their religion, what are the wider benefits of Muslims donating 2.5% of their wealth to charity? Have a think about that one. Well, if a person was to earn £1,000 a month, zakat would make them donate £25 of this money. That still leaves you with an awful lot of money left in your account, but that £25 will make a big difference to somebody else. Is it fair? Well, like I say here, you get to keep £975 of your wage and you give £25 away. That's not a massive amount of money when you balance things out, but that £25 a month, if everybody's doing it, it becomes a rather large sum of money by the time it's finished, which can be used to make a big difference to people. So there are approximately 1.9 billion Muslims globally. It's the second largest religion on earth behind Christianity. So you can imagine that impact if everybody was donating 2.5% of their income. So how does Islam make the world a better place? Well, by donating to charities, those charities then can go and help people who are less fortunate than ourselves. So your task today is to do a little bit of research. So you've got a sheet that looks like this, and you're going to be looking at Muslim hands, Muslim global relief, and Islamic relief. And I want you to research using the internet to find answers to those questions. So, for example, where were they founded? How many countries do they work in? Who do they help? Etc. Good luck. I look forward to seeing what you find out. See you later. Bye bye.